Graffitzi here. Welcome back to another episode on the AtomiCraft server. So today we are starting things off straight up in the sky, and that's because, well, we have a bunch of work to do. So you can see those three farms, well, three industrial things in the background there. That's what we are going to be working on today. We're actually going to be building some, improvements to our base, and we are also going to start filling up the area of our mega base, which is this ocean monument right here. I don't want to crash into the water, but let's head on back to the base and get started right away. Okay, so now that I've perfectly landed on the base by taking some damage, okay, so what do we plan to do? Now, this place is looking quite empty, if you ask me. And honestly, we should actually start by making a building for the Super Smelter and also the bamboo and sugarcane zero-tick farms. Now, obviously, like I said in the previous episode, this is only temporary. We are going to have industrial farms in the future. And we also need a proper way to get to our nether portal over there, instead of having to cross this very huge, river with our legs, because I don't have depth strider. It's very annoying. Anyways, coming back to the point. So, we need to get some wood, some blocks, and then we can start work on this building right now. So, actually, you know what? Let's go on an hour-long mining session. Hopefully we get something good. Fingers crossed. But go ahead and comment down below how many resources that you think I'll get, because, well, to whoever gets the right amount or the closest amount of resources, they will actually get a shout out. Anyways, with that being said, go ahead and comment right now, and off to the mining session we go. We've got we've got over 9 stacks of coal. We've got 9.5 stack of coal. Then we've got almost 8 stacks of lapis, 40 diamonds, which is just absolutely wonderful. Then we got literally 19 and a half stacks, exactly 19 and a half stacks of redstone. So I'd say that was a pretty successful mining session in my opinion. So let's just grab these shulker boxes. I do need the one with the diamonds so that I can keep them in the ender chest, and check out our total. So our total has gone up to, well, 18 diamond blocks and 41 diamonds, which is good. And now that that's done, resource gathering all done as well, we've got plenty of wood, plenty of stone, and that means it's time for another time lapse. But this one is going to be a proper long time lapse. So roll the time-lapse clips. So in this time-lapse chat, I would like to talk about some building tips for you, everyone who actually doesn't really think that they can't build well. And honestly, you guys, everyone can build well. And that is just the truth. I mean, the first basic thing is just to start off with a template. As you can see that I'm doing over here, having a template is the best way to actually start a build. Now, don't always go for a square or a rectangle or a circle. I mean, there's plenty of different shapes in the world, and I'd suggest going for any of those shapes. So here I've gone for 2 different squares, and as you can see, it's not really a square anymore. And that's very, very important, because that'll give an extra level of depth to your build. And speaking of depth, you can see that I'm placing a whole bunch of stone bricks. Now that's obviously supposed to be the wall, and I have actually inset that by 1 block on all sides. So you can see that the logs are actually out by 1 block, and that's because I want depth. So always when you're trying to build, just go for some depth. Now this applies to literally every single build, and that is the truth. And another important part of any build is, of course, the roof. Now this is a very, very huge building, and such a roof like this, that wouldn't have fit this build at all. like literally 0%. So I literally had to go for a sort of conical shape, you know, a linear roof basically. And I did make a bunch of mistakes because it didn't suit the build as well as I thought it would. And honestly, I say that I did a half decent job. Roofs are quite important and it's very easy to nail it down, but once you've got the staircase trick, which is of course an upside down staircase on top of a normal staircase, once you've got that down, it'll look much better. As you can see, even the smallest thing looks good. And yeah, roofs will always come in handy when making your build, and they are probably one of the most important things that you have to look for. So always when you're doing this, keep in mind a very good roof pattern that suits your build. Now there are a lot of other things, and that is of course detailing and also what kind of build you're going for. Like I'm sticking to a old theme, you know, that's what I'm going for. And honestly, you if you guys are doing that as well, so try your best to actually stick to that theme. Adding in more detail is also very important. So I've used cracked stone bricks, as you will see in some of the clips. Maybe I'm not entirely sure, but in the build I've actually used that as well. I've also used window panes, specifically panes, to actually give more depth to the build. Now this roof that I'm building at the moment is actually much taller than I thought it would be, but it kind of suited the build quite well. So that's why I actually decided to go for this building style rather than the one I used earlier, which was more linear. And the entrance was probably the problem that I ran into because it looks kind of small. So I decided to complement that with an arch at the back, which could also serve as an entrance at a future date. And the roof, it's quite a very tall one, so it has a very cool looking, you know, ceiling when you're viewing it from the inside. Now this is one thing that you have to be very careful of. The roof style will definitely affect the build. Now continuing on, detailing, let's talk about that. So don't just leave your walls plain. If you're using stone bricks, add some cracked stone bricks, spruce buttons, maybe some leaves, vines, and even mossy stone bricks. They will break up the texture and make your build look so much more natural. If you're using concrete or other stuff, then you can pretty much add in more depth. You can try and add in like quartz slabs for white concrete. That will make it look a little more, you know, depth as well. I mean, like more depth. Basically, more depth is good. Yeah. And another important thing is, of course, buttons. Buttons is very useful when it comes to detailing. They just, you know, kind of fill up the wall. And even staircases, upside down staircases or staircases placed up against the wall is a very cool way on making your build look good. But this is not entirely a full build tutorial, so I'm going to have to stop here. If you guys want to support AtomiCraft, check out the Patreon in the description below. Alright, so now let's go on to what James has to tell us. I'm at a FlexCorp shop and that's the name that we're going to be calling ourselves. And oh, where did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, I've been joined
Hello.
I've been joined by Mr. James over here, and yes, hello, how are you doing?
Fine. I'm very excited to show you how the shop works.
Yeah, yeah, go right ahead. I'm watching everything.
So this is the actual shop. It's a little bit crammed, but this is the place. So these are the barrels for the normal gold,
Yeah.
and then this is the chest for the chance to win something. As you can see, we've already had 2 sales.
Wow. Okay. Can I just read the instructions?
Yeah, you can read the instructions. Yeah.
Okay. Place 4 diamonds in the chest for a chance to win. Stand on top of the observer and press the button. Huh. Okay. The ticket is for XP use only. No one can take any of the drops. If me and Shark are already in the farm, do not use it. Okay. Fair. Oh, this is an interesting setup.
If you want to look at the redstone, then you can. It's not anything fancy, but you can still have a look.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
looks
supposed
pretty
to be
good.
blocked off.
Uh,
That's supposed to be blocked off.
oh, I just have a staircase with me. I could have used a staircase there.
Right.
All right.
So, when you're ready, if you're willing to, if you want to pay or if you don't want to pay, it's up to you. I'm not going to force you.
Sure, I have exactly 4 diamonds. Actually, so
Well, I hope I give you the best of luck, because you'll either get a win ticket, a lose ticket, or nothing. Sometimes it spits out nothing, which is a bit of a shame. But
oh man, that sucks. Okay, so do I just stand over here?
yeah, just stand on there and hit the button.
Well, something happened the first time, and I went again. Okay, here goes nothing. Fingers crossed again. And
Fingers
click.
crossed.
Okay, I'm getting a bunch of gold. I got almost a stack. Ah, I lost. Okay.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, you should get 63 in a ticket. You lost. All right. So you can always pay to play again
Yeah.
whenever you feel like it. But
Yeah.
once you get the winning ticket, you can't play anymore.
Ah, okay. I mean, that makes
No.
sense. Thank you for showing me how
Yeah.
this works. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to check out the gold farm at some point, but well,
Yeah. So
it's,
once you win, you get to see
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it is
yeah, yeah.
located.
yeah, I understand.
All right. Well, thanks for playing. I'm sorry that you didn't win.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No worries. I mean, at least it's fair and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you again for showing me how this works. And with that being said, I'll be off.
All right. Bye.
Well, that was an abrupt way to leave. Okay, guys, so I'm actually at the shopping district because, well, I've got to buy another totem. On my way to the mining mesa, I pretty much, well, actually, I was on my way over here and I pretty much fell out of the sky due to lag and kind of died. So, it's a bit of a problem. And why are there so many dogs over here? I just don't understand. I mean, well, whatever. Let's just go over here and check out if there's actually any. Oh, we've actually made some profits, which is good. Seeds, you can go. Thank you for whoever bought that. But we are going to go ahead and buy a totem of undying, and then we'll go ahead and buy one more shot at the golden ticket farm. Basically, I mean, why not? Because oh, that totem is out of my inventory. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead to the gold shop, see what we can get. Hopefully it's a golden ticket. So let's just go ahead and pay 4 diamonds. Like so. Stand over here, press the button. Okay. Oh, I didn't get a ticket. Oh, I did get a ticket, and it says I got it. I am the winner. Yes, this is insane. Okay, good. Good, that's actually great. Okay. So, well, that's good. We got the ticket and I got it on camera. I was confused. It was actually over here, which is good. We got a ticket. Now that's great. It's time to head on to our base, sort our inventory out, and then get a whole bunch of sand because we have to start filling up the ocean monument. Alright, so I'm actually at the mining desert and I'm here to get some sand. We need like 25 to 30 stacks of sand. Did I just hear a witch? What? Why is there a chest floating here? This is so confusing. Anyways, as I was saying, we are here to actually get a bunch of sand. I've got 2 shulker boxes on me, and we are going to get at least 25 stacks of sand so that we can, you know, basically work on filling and drying up the ocean monument. Now I'm not going to fill it up entirely with sand. I'm just going to use the sponges I got and drain the water slice by slice. So yeah, I'm going to get to mining and I'll catch you guys in a second. Alright, so it's actually time for the comment of the day. Now this is going to be a completely different comment, and it's something that most people didn't see coming, because it is from Mr. YouTuber Grey Wolf, who said, "Hey," and he whispers, "Suitman." Now that's a very good Very, very good, whisper right there. And that just reminded me that we are part of something big, something greater. Who do we tag next? I don't know. Comment down below, guys. You guys can get a shout out as well. Just go ahead and comment down below something funny, something creative, and I will definitely write your name in this book. So, yes, that's the comment of the day. And with that being said, let's finish this episode. So, the sand that we collected, that's going to be for the next episode. I'm so sorry, guys, but we are running very low on time. I've had to pretty much split up the video into 3 smaller videos. So this video is going to be probably under 15 minutes, which is good. A viewer suggested that I should do that, and that's what I'm doing. So thank you to whoever suggested that. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten your name, but please, thank you very much. And yes, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. But thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been me, Graffitzi. I'm out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And with that being said, I hope you all have a safe and fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!
Please don't talk about